it's Kyle. It has been a very, very long time since I've made a video. I couldn't even tell you the last time. I have been going through some issues, personal issues in my own life that I felt I needed to deal with. And though I always want to come across transparent with you guys and let you know exactly what I'm going through, I needed to kind of figure it out on my own before I came on here and shared it with you guys. One, if you are a supportive follower of mine, you know that I only ever intentionally made videos to help people, inspire people, or motivate people, other than to put my experience out there to relate with someone else that's going through a similar situation. So with that being said, I hope that this video reaches the people that it's supposed to reach, that need to hear this message. I know that there are people watching this video that you know, haven't followed me from my infertility journey and that are just coming on here to speculate, judge me, criticize me, and talk about me behind my back. To all of you who are doing that, I'll get to how I feel about it as I go on. So basically, I just want to let you guys know that for the past couple months, I have been dealing with major trust issues, major issues with myself, not being honest with my feelings. In turn, I wasn't being able to be honest with my feelings towards other people. I was dealing with issues of insecurity, jealousy, anger, resentment. And when I say I was dealing with them, I wasn't dealing with them. My way of coping up until this point was to avoid. And that's just the type of person I've always been. I don't like confrontation. I really dislike having to feel sad. Crying is one thing that I still struggle with. I do not like to cry. I don't like the emotions it stirs up in me. But with that being said, people have different ways of coping, and that was just how I was dealing with, or not dealing with, what I was going through. And retrospect, this is the message that I need to share with you guys. In order for your situation to change, you have to change. And change is so hard for people. Change is really hard for me, but the more accepting you are of change, the better your life is going to be, because you're going to be able to roll with the punches. You're going to be able to accept new situations easier than people that, you know, hate change and can't deal with change. So it is a really big life skill to have, to be able to adapt. And change, I know, is difficult for everyone, myself included. However, if you don't change what you're going through and you just let it be, if you do that, nothing will change. Your situation will always be the same. You might be able to sweep stuff under the rug and get by, you know, just as is, and cope with it the way it is day to day. But if you don't actually physically, emotionally, mentally change the situation, it's never going to change, and you're always going to carry this burden. And that's kind of where I've been for the past couple months, is just trying to work through something. And I'm so much better now for it, because I have grown. And to do that, you might have to apologize when you don't feel that an apology is in order. You might have to forgive someone that you don't feel should be forgiven, even though we've all been forgiven of our sins. It's not really our job to hold on to that grudge. That's another video. But to forgive someone, you might have to have a very emotional talk with somebody where you're going to cry. For me, that was something that, like, I really avoid doing. Just for instance, even if it's a really good conversation, if you know that it's going to make you feel certain types of emotions, you avoid it at all costs, or you joke. You know, some people cope that way. They make fun of a situation, or they make fun of themselves just to get by it without having to really get into that situation and change it. So I want you guys to know, if you can take yourself out of the situation, take the focus on what it is, and realize what you're going through is because of a deeper issue, and you can really begin to realize it and work on it, things are going to get so much better. What I see right now, and this is the type of person that I used to be, but because I've gone through this change and because I've gone through this growth, I can come out on the other side and say I am a person that I now like more. I like myself more because I've gone through this, and I'm grown from it. So Basically, if someone is talking behind your back, stirring up drama in your life, if they are talking to other people about what's going on in your life and like trying to talk to other people to find out more about your situation, this is what it says about them. It says that they have a really big issue going on in their life, whether it's with their spouse, whether it's with their mother, father, brother, sister, whether it's with a coworker, whoever. They have a really big issue going on in their life that they're not dealing with. They're not coping with it. So when they're not doing that, they reflect it on other people so they can focus on someone else's problems where it doesn't have to be so heavy for them. They can focus their energies on something or someone else, and they never have to deal with what they're going through because it's too difficult for them to change. That's all that says. And when I could take a step back and realize what was really going on in my situation, in my life, and realize there are people talking behind my back, there are people that are watching this video right now that purposely are watching it because they dislike me. That says nothing about me and everything about them. It just makes me kind of sad that they're going through something that they're not dealing with, because it's never going to change for them unless they also put the energy in to change it. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope the point that I was trying to make has come across clearly, because I have been trying to make this video for a very long time. I filmed it a couple times, and going back to edit it, I realized what I was trying to say wasn't coming across the way that I intended it to. I want you guys to know that change is possible, fixing relationships is possible, but it does take a lot of effort. It takes a lot of maturity. It takes a lot of time. I think it took, for me personally, it took me to really humble myself and realize the way I was thinking was not the way. If I want to keep, you know, good relationships in my life, then I cannot continue the way that I'm going by it. I can't continue to have that same mindset, because if I don't make this change, things in my life, relationships in my life, trust issues in my life, jealousy issues in my life, those things are not going to change. So again, I hope this video was helpful. And I really just pray that with whatever you're going through, that you really just seek God, because He has been the biggest influencer in my life, in me really becoming the person that I'm supposed to be. I feel like I'm on this really big spiritual journey, and you know, we all have divine purposes. I really truly believe that, but we can't continue to fight the change. I know that I keep saying change. You could probably make a drinking game out of this video every time I say change. Drink. But yeah, I just want this video to be helpful, and I want it to inspire you to also really look at the issues going on in your own life and see, you know, where it is that you need to make some changes. Thank you so much for watching, for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully.